Alright, just like to do a walkthrough of my 1:8 scale RC Armory King Tiger remote control tank. There's not a lot on the net in relation to the large scale stuff, just the ins and outs of it. Set the odd forum post, so I thought I'd got a couple of requests, so I'd get into the nitty gritty of it. We'll start forward first of all. I'll do the guts of the tank. We'll do a different video for the outside of her and driving. So we have here, you can see the final drive, big heavy metal gearboxes. That perspex plate there is just to mount a camera on. Some suspension in there as well. Chain final drive. The drive is as solid as a rock. The only problem I've had is I've popped a couple of these little bolts off in hard turns and I've just beefed them up a bit. You can see here, which wasn't a problem. One speed controller, that's the sound module, motor to raise and lower the main gun, 5 cell 2300 milliamp hour 18.5 volt for the sound. The sound is a Model Sound Solutions 40 watt effects module running straight into the ultra high fidelity 8-inch pillarless speaker. The sound from this thing is earth shattering. The only thing that I've found is just trying to keep vibration down. Due to the size of that speaker, it is very hard to keep vibration down throughout the tank. I've tried using magnets, rubber, everything. It is very hard to keep the vibration down. So it's running two speed controllers. They're the speed controllers that came from RC Armory. One for the turret, and there's one underneath the turret for the drive. Okay, a couple of servo speed regulators. Here's the Spectrum receiver, fuse box down there, two massive great big motors, and the huge big battery, which is four cell LiPo packs, 5000 milliamp hour Trilogy packs, running about 20 amp. For the gun recoil, we've got a 1:5 scale high-tech metal geared servo. Be the same one used in a bar jar for the steering, etc. So we're running sound, power and auxiliary right here. I can run an auxiliary down here for the likes of cameras, etc. All in all, this unit is as strong as buggery. I haven't had a single problem with it. I did have to put a little cover over the motor for the turret. It cut the wires, so I've made a little cover for that. This sound card is finished May 2010 and has a few little glitches here and there, but nothing too major. It's running engineering 50 amp speed controller for the main drive, which is located just under here, and this one here is a 25 amp, this one just here, which is for the turret and gun elevation. Get about just over 1 hour run time. Charged through a Swallow 2 straight into here with a T-plug, and obviously I just disconnect the sound LiPo for charging. That you get hours and hours and hours, heaps of runs out of the sound card one. There's not much more I can say there. You can take this whole turret bit off. There's 4 bolts here, and this disconnects, and then you've got the turret ring underneath that. Little motor, turret ring motors just under here, and you can vacuum out the hole and everything like that. Gives you good access. All in all, a very strong unit. that's pretty much all the running of it. I just wanted to do a video to explain it all. This is the recoil. Servo pulls back there, recalling the gun. Fairly easy system. And there you can see the arm that this little motor turns to recall the gun up and down like so, as you can see. So, RC Armory Wonder 8 scale King Tiger. Very, very solid unit. So, the 2 speed controls are from RC Armory. High-tech Metal Gear servo for the recoil. Trinity lipos, you can get them from Hobby King or the like. The lipos in the hull for the main drive are all in parallel, 4 in parallel, 5000 milliamp hour ones, giving about 20 amp. Pedalless 8-inch sub, that's a bit of overkill, but again, the sound's phenomenal. The motors and the final drives and the chain drives are from RC Armory, and again the Model Sound Solutions 40 watt effects module, May 2010. Audacity is a 1.3.11, wave pad 4.28, and switch is 2.03. A few glitches in that, but nothing too serious. Alright, hope that helps.